here?
Well, I'm not a dad. It's a lot of the same right now for me. She's going through the brunt of it. But, you know, I'm just trying to get prepared, I guess, and get the house together, and the focus starts to shift, I guess. But, you know, I think it's time to get honest and really kind of hone in on what the expectation is over the next 22 months. What that's going to look like at the home. It's probably the only thing that we've addressed in terms of swimming. But, you know, I just lost 50 pounds, so that's kind of was the focus more than like the performance metrics here. And 52 this morning I thought was pretty good, and then I just kind of have nothing behind me. Like, I've probably done 5 good workouts fly, and then maybe 10 good workouts total, a lot of them kicking. And so I feel like I let the guys down because I think they were like, oh, you're looking really good, and I'm like, no, I'm not. Like, it just didn't look good until like July 15th. So yeah, we'll just kind of see what happens coming forward, you know, moving forward.
So you had some health issues that caused you to gain that.
Same one. Well, yeah, I mean, I eat a lot. That's what causes you to gain weight, right? I think, yeah, I mean, the pneumonia sucked, and had to address some like personal decisions around food and alcohol. I think that, you know, everyone kind of reaches their 30s and it's like, oh, this is starting to wear on me, and this being my job to make this work a little bit more properly, I decided to address that. And I had a good talk with Durden, and actually got to see Pearsall. We went on vacation in Hawaii and just kind of ran into him, and he was like, yeah, so what are you doing about your diet? And that was like the first time anyone in my life had kind of like brought it up, and I was like, all right, yeah, I should get like honed in on this. So that's kind of been the focus. But yeah, I wouldn't say pneumonia made me fat. Pneumonia just added a month to my getting fatness, which was started in like August.
So what's motivating you at this age after, you know, 2 Olympics and medals and stuff? What's keeping you going?
I really like sleeping inside. I've said this before. It's a rip from Adam Sandler's co-star. He said it in a podcast once, and I forget his name now, I'm sorry. Yeah, I mean, success is eating and sleeping inside, so that's always been my motivating factor in this sport. Like, I would have loved to have more opportunity, but I'm thankful for the opportunity that I got growing up to become, you know, what I could be. And unfortunately, I've never had like, well, 14 and 15, 16, I kind of had like multiple years where I could kind of like take some time off and train, but now I kind of got a race in the fall, and I got to, you know, work with ISL through all that. And so years-long training programs and like thoughts are just like so not at this part of my career, and it's not a good long-term plan. I just kind of waltzed onto the team, and that is like hard to say honestly, because it's, you know, the first time around it wasn't that way at all. But you know, enough guys missed the final or scratched or whatever. We were all there. I'm not going to pretend that's not what happened. So I know it's not going to be the same way 20 months from now. I mean, Shane, if it's the same event schedule, he's got a decision to face. He just medaled at the 200 back, and now the 100 fly is one of his better events. But Michael Andrews better. And Gabe and Trent are going to be going 50 points, 51 lows by then. So it's like I'm not going to get away with the same old crap I've been pulling. I think everyone's known that. So it's just like a time for me to kind of, is this something that I can do, or is it, you know what I mean? I've been 51 lows for 8 years, as long as I've been married. So we'll just kind of, I don't know. It's something that I've been playing with my head. This is the first time I've verbalized it at all. So if my wife sees this, she'll be like, why don't you talk about this?
So are you verbalizing that you're not sure if you're going on to Paris?
Oh, no, I'm going. I just don't know if I'm going to Paris.
Okay.
I'm going to Indianapolis.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I love swimming. This is what I do, man. And, a lot of people call me like a swim guy or whatever, but I love this stuff. And I leave the deck at 3:30 p.m., if not earlier, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I leave 11 a.m. at the latest, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. I get a lot of time at home. I get a lot of time at the beach. Still suck at surfing, but I have a good time. And so I'm very thankful for that part of my career, right? And I'm never gonna let that go. I'm gonna fight for that schedule as long as I can have it.
What's it like to be at this stage of your career? You're obviously one of the older ones at a meet like this. What's it like to be there and be in the mix with all these guys?
I was explaining it to one of the guys this week. It's like, this job's weird when you get to this spot, because you're always trying to bring up the guys around you. But now it's like, I mean, Gabe, like I can put a face to the name and teach, and Seth Stubblefield 6 years ago, like my job is to help them take my job. So it's like this weird place that we all exist in. I mean, Murph's coming into that age. Nathan did a great job of it. Like, it's just part of the, you're starting to train your replacements. That's why I love that scene in Men in Black. It's like I'm not training partners. I'm trying to get these guys ready to. I'm not their problem. I'm already not their problem, right? Like, so it's been cool. Like, a lot of guys don't get to do this part, so I'm very thankful for that. It means a lot to me, and I'm gonna elongate it as long as I can, and maybe get my hand on it.
Thanks, Tom. Appreciate it.
Thanks so much.